Hello, I'm Teacher Zul. In this video, I'm going to discuss all the solutions of summative exercise differentiation page 78. Okay, let's do question number 1. Okay, find limit for 8 plus 2x minus x squared over 8 minus 2x squared when x approaches to negative 2. Okay, we have learned previously when you want to find the limit, you have to substitute. But this one, if you substitute x equals to negative 2, so we get 0 over 0. So we have to do something else. For this one, we just factorize first. Okay, so limit, this one become 2 plus x, 4 minus x over factorize 2, 4 minus x squared. And this one when x approaches to negative 2, okay? So limit when x approaches to negative 2, 2 plus x, 4 minus x over, this one become 4 is 2 squared minus x squared. Okay, so we simplify. So negative 2, 2 plus x, 4 minus x over 2. This one become 2 minus x, 2 plus x. Okay, so we simplify. Okay, this one is 4 minus x over 2, 2 minus x. Okay, finally, we substitute x equals to negative 2. 4 minus negative 2 over 2 times 2 minus negative 2. Okay, so the final answer 6 over 8. Okay, 6 over 8 is 3 over 4. Number 1b. Okay, limit square root 1 plus x squared minus 1 over x when x approaches to 0. So this one we get 0 over 0. So here we have to multiply with the conjugate. Okay, so times square root 1 plus x squared plus 1 over 1 plus x squared plus 1. Okay, so this one we can simplify, become, become 1 plus x squared, square root squared, okay, minus 1 squared over x in the bracket 1 square root, okay, square root 1 plus x squared plus 1. Okay, so this one we can simplify when x approaches to 0. Okay, when find limit when x approaches to 0 for 1 plus x squared minus 1. Okay, over x square root 1 plus x squared plus 1. Okay, so 1 plus 1, we can cancel off this one. So 1 plus x over x square root 1 plus x squared plus 1. Okay, so finally we substitute x equal to 0. Here we have 1 plus 0 over square root 1 plus 0 squared. Okay, plus 1. So square root 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. So finally the answer is 1 over 2. Okay, let's do question C. Okay, find limit for 9 minus x squared over 4 minus square root x squared plus 7 when x approaches to k. This one equals to 8. Okay, you have to solve, meaning that you have to find the value of unknown. Okay, so this one we substitute x equals to k. Here we have 9 minus k squared over 4 minus k squared plus 7 equals to 8. Okay, to solve this kind of question, you have to multiply with the conjugate. Okay, so here 9 minus k squared over 4 minus square root k squared plus 7. Okay, the conjugate is for the denominator. Okay, so 4 plus square root k squared plus 7 over 4 plus square root k squared plus 7. Okay, equals to 8. Okay, simplify. This one, 9 minus k squared. Okay, so this one 4 plus square root k squared plus 7. Okay, so this one for the denominator, we have formula a minus b, a plus b become a squared minus b squared. So here we have 4 squared minus square root k squared plus 7 squared. Okay, so then we can cancel off this thing. So then the last one you just simplify. Okay, so here 9 minus k squared, 4 plus square root k squared plus 7. Okay, so over 4 squared is 16 minus k squared minus 7 equals to 8. Okay, so 9 minus k squared, 4 plus square root k squared plus 7 over 16 minus 7 is 9. So minus k squared equals to 8. So we can simplify this thing. So 4 plus square root k squared plus 7 equals to 8. Okay, so the last step, you just simplify and find the values of k. Okay, here square root k squared plus 7 is 4. So to eliminate the square root, we squared both sides. Okay, so squared. So here k squared plus 7 equals to 16. Okay, so k squared equals to 9. So therefore k equals to plus minus 3. Okay, let's do number 2. Given that limit a minus 5 over x plus 4 when x approaches to negative 1 equals to negative 3. So find the value of constant a. Okay, so find limit a minus 5 over x plus 4 when x approaches to negative 1 equals to negative 3. So then first of all, you have to substitute x equals to negative 1. So a minus 5 over negative 1 plus 4 equals to negative 3. So a minus 5 equals to negative 3 times 3. So a equals to negative 9 plus 5. So a equals to negative 4. Now question number 3, 3a. So differentiate each of the following with respect to x. So d dx. The first one, 1 over 2x plus 1. Okay, so meaning that you have to find the first derivative for 2x plus 1 power of negative 1. Okay, so here we have negative 1. So 2x plus 1 power of negative 2. Okay, times 2. So simplify, become negative 2 over 2x plus 1 squared. Okay. So for question B, okay, differentiate. So d dx for x, so 2x minus 1 power of 5. Okay, for this kind of question, you have to use product rule. Okay, u is 4x, du dx is 4. Okay, v is 2x minus 1 power of 5. So dv dx 5 2x minus 1 power of 4 times 2. Okay, you use power rule. So this one become 10 2x minus 1 power of 4. Okay, so first derivative d dx is product rule u dv dx. So 4x times 10 times 2x minus 1 power of 4 plus v du dx. So 4 times 2x minus 1 power of 5. Okay, so here we factorize. Okay, we have 2x minus 1 power of 4, 2x minus 1 power of 5. So therefore we move out to x minus 1 power of 4. Okay, to x minus 1 power of 4. So we open the big bracket. This one become 40x plus 4 to x minus 1. Okay, then we simplify here. We got to x minus 1 power of 4. Okay, 40x plus 8x minus 4. 2x minus 1 power of 4. This one 48x minus 4. And we can factorize 4. Okay, so 12x minus 1. 2x minus 1 power of 4. C. D dx 6 over 2 minus x squared. So this one become 6 2 minus x power of negative 2. Okay, so this one equals to negative 12. 2 minus x power of negative 3 times negative 1. So therefore simplify is 12. 2 minus x cubed. Okay, then D. Find the first derivative for x square root x plus 3. Okay, so this one you have to use product rule. Okay, product rule. So u is x du dx equals to 1. V is square root x plus 3 is x plus 3 power of half. So dv dx is 1 over 2 x plus 3 power of negative 1 over 2 times 1. So therefore equals to 1 over 2 square root x plus 3. Okay, so by using product rule, so d dx is u dv dx. Okay, so x over 2 times square root x plus 3 plus v du dx. Okay, so x plus 3 power of half is square root x plus 3. So square root x plus 3. Okay, so here we have to equate the denominator. Okay, denominator is 2. So times 2 square root x plus 3 over 2 times x plus 3. Okay, so therefore this one we can simplify. This one is x plus 2. Okay, x plus 3 over 2 square root x plus 3. Okay, so then this one we expand 2x plus 6 over 2x plus 3, and finally we simplify, become 3x plus 6 over 2 square root x plus 3. Or maybe you can express like this, 3x plus 2 over 2 square root x plus 3. Now we move to next question, which is question number 4. Given y equals to x times 3 minus x, a express y d squared y dx squared plus x dy dx plus 12 in terms of x in its simplest form. And finally, you have to find the value of x which satisfy the equation. Okay, so now we start from y. Okay, y equals to x, 3 minus x. We expand y equals to 3x minus x squared. So here we need the value of dy dx and d squared y dx squared. So you differentiate. Okay, the first derivative is 3 minus 2x, and the second derivative equals to negative 2. Okay, so question A. Okay, express y d squared y dx squared plus x dy dx plus 12, okay, in its simplest form. So therefore you just substitute. Okay, here we have y, okay, y, so we substitute equals to 3x minus x squared. Okay, so 3x minus x squared. Okay, so d squared y dx squared, d squared y dx squared is 2. Okay, we substitute 2 plus times negative 2, plus x dy dx. Okay, dy dx here, dy dx. Okay, so dy dx is 3 minus 2x, okay, plus 12. Okay, so we simplify. This one become negative 6x plus 2x squared plus 3x minus 2x squared plus 12. Okay, so 2x squared we can cancel off. Here we have 12 minus 3x. Okay, so for question B, subsequently find the value of x which satisfy y d squared y dx squared plus x dy dx plus 12 equals to 0. Okay, you can see here these two are same. Okay, so actually the expression that we get from A, okay, equals to 0. So therefore 12 minus 3x equals to 0, then x equals to 4. Okay, number 5, the gradient of the curve y equals to ax plus b over x squared at point negative 1, negative 7 over 2 is 2. Find the values of a and b. Okay, so now the clue is you have to find the values of two unknowns, meaning that maybe you can use simultaneous equation, therefore you have to create two equations. Okay, so in here given equation y equals to ax plus b over x squared and point negative 1, negative 7 over 2. We know that this is coordinate, so meaning that this is coordinate of x and y. So then you substitute y equals to negative 7 over 2 into equation. So a negative 1 plus b over negative 1 squared. Here we get negative 7 over 2 equals to negative a plus b. Okay, or maybe a equals to b plus 7 over 2. Okay, now we already have one equation. So then we have to create another equation. Now given gradient is 2. Okay, so gradient is dy dx. Okay, gradient is dy dx. So therefore you have to differentiate. Okay, differentiate here. Y we simplify first. Okay, so ax plus bx power of negative 2. We differentiate dy dx equals to a minus 2bx power of negative 3. Okay, so then given point negative 1, given point negative 1, negative 7 over 2. Okay, so we substitute into the equation. So we simplify first. Okay, so a minus 2b over x cubed. Okay, so dy dx equals to, from the question, dy dx gradient is 2. Okay, so we substitute x equals to negative 1. So a minus 2b over negative 1 cube equals to 2. Okay, we simplify. Here we have a plus 2b equals to 2. Okay, so we have another equation here. Okay, so just now equation 1, a equals to b plus 7 over 2, and this one, the second equation, a plus 2b equals to 2. Okay, so maybe you can substitute 1 into 2. So 1 into 2, so 1 into 2. Okay, so b plus 7 over 2 plus 2b equals to 2. So we simplify here. We have 3b equals to 2 minus 7 over 2. Okay, so 3b equals to negative 3 over 2. So b equals to negative 1 over 2. Okay, so now we already have value of b, which is -1/2. So we can substitute b equals -half into any equation, maybe equation 1 or equation 2. Okay, let's say I choose equation 1 or maybe equation 2. Okay, let's say b into b equals -1/2 into 1. Okay, so 1 A is b plus 7/2. Okay, so 7/2. So b is -1/2 plus 7/2. So therefore a equals to 3. Okay, so b equals to half, -half, and a equals to 3. Question 6. The volume of a sphere increases at a rate of 20 pi centimeter cube per second. Okay, volume, sphere, and rate here. Okay, so volume, sphere, rate. So dv dt equals to 20 pi. Okay, find the radius of the sphere when the rate of change of radius. Okay, so we have another info here. Rate of change of radius. So d r dt equals to 0.2 centimeter per second. Okay, so now you have to find the radius. Okay, so now this question talking about volume of sphere. So we have formula volume of sphere, V equals to 4/3 pi r cube. So V in terms of r, we differentiate, we get dV dr equals to 4 pi r squared. Okay, so now we can create chain rule from this equation. Okay, dv dt, dr dt, and dv dr. So the chain rule is dv dt equals to dv dr times dr dt. Okay, so then we put dv dt as 4 pi r squared. dv dr is dv dt is 20 pi. Okay, dv dt is 20 pi. Okay, dv dr is 4 pi r squared. dr dt is 0.2. Okay, so we simplify this. Become 20 equals to 4 r squared. Okay, so this one 0.2. Okay, so r squared equals to 25. So r equals to 5.